So picture this. You're Marvel Comics, and you've just put out the best, greatest comic of the whole year. It is so successful, you sell out of all your copies, all your damaged replacements, to all the comic book stores. But there's a problem. All these comic book stores, they're calling you. They can't keep it on the shelves. They want more. So what do? That's how we get a second print.
All right, a second print is essentially just when a book is sold out at the distributor level, but there remains demand from the public for more prints. Especially if it was short printed on the first print, then there's an opportunity to get enough issues to satisfy demand. You just continue to make printings forward until that demand's satisfied.
Several very popular and successful books have had additional printings. We're currently on our 4th printing of issue number 1 for Ultimate Spider-Man, and there will probably go at least 2 more prints before it's all said and done. This isn't the same thing as like when a novel is released as a hardcover, then comes out as a paperback about a year later. Additional printings actually come out really quickly and are really useful for comic book stores to be able to make sure everyone gets a chance to read the book. Several of our customers weren't able to read the first print of Ultimate Spider-Man number 1, but they're able to read the 3rd print. And unlike the first print, which is currently selling for $40-50 online a pop, this one is selling for cover. Additional printings don't usually hold the same value as a first print. They're not usually as desirable, except for when they are. In some cases, like with Amazing Spider-Man 569 and Batman 608, the second print can actually be seen as potentially more valuable because of their rarity. Why is that?
What can happen with extended prints is that they start to get to where stores won't order very many and they're short printed. So for example, by the time you get to a 4th, 5th, 6th, or even with Killing Joke, 11 prints?
11 prints, yes.
Then, by the end, you're getting down to these tiny print runs that most stores aren't going to waste their budget on acquiring.
Exactly.
So then they become more rare than, especially back in the days before there were ratio variants. Then that was an opportunity to get something that was a really popular story in a really short print.
Essentially, the same rules on collecting apply. How many are there of it? What is the condition? And what is it? One of the things that can make second prints or other additional prints really fun to collect is that oftentimes they'll bring in a brand new artist to make a brand new cover for the book. Peach Momoko was famously doing the 3rd print of Ultimate Black Panther number 1. It's a beautiful cover. Sarah Pichelli did the cover for Ultimate Spider-Man 3rd print. Collecting additional printings can be a lot of fun. Some of them can hold a lot of value, and it's a great way to make sure everyone gets to read the book that's coming out when it's really hot.
And there are sometimes you have prints that have interior pages from the first or from the main story, and sometimes that leads to you having first cover appearances. For example, this book with Anti-Venom, Black Panther 3 with Tosin, I think Black Winter with Thor 6, where you don't have a first cover appearance until the later print. Which can drive up value of that. That's another way, along with the short printing, that can make those more valuable.
Guys, we have a lot of fun events coming up. If you're watching this video, then we've already had our TMNT Last Ronin signing. Hopefully that went well. That's tomorrow for us. But we have MagCon Expo coming up. That's going to be at Pellissippi Magnolia campus. We're also teaming up with Central Cinema, bringing in one of the original writers of the X-Men animated TV series. We have an Easter egg hunt on Good Friday coming up in just a couple of weeks. And you should definitely keep track of our newsfeed because we'll be announcing our free comic book day deals very soon.
Busy?
Ah! Oh my God!